Under the bright lights of AT&T Stadium, August 16, 2025, wasn't about superstars. It was about opportunity. With Lamar Jackson and Dak Prescott sidelined, the Ravens and Cowboys let their hopefuls and veterans on the bubble take center stage. The Ravens' 31-13 win wasn't just a scoreline. It was a showcase of hungry players fighting for their NFL dreams. This preseason clash was less about rivalry, more about individual journeys and the relentless pursuit of a roster spot. Even in August, under the stadium lights, futures are decided and careers are made. For Ravens quarterback Cooper Rush, this game was more than just another matchup on the schedule. It was a return to familiar territory, a place where his football journey had taken some of its most significant turns. The bright lights of North Texas, the roar of the crowd, and the energy in the air all felt both nostalgic and electrifying for Rush, who had spent years building his reputation in this very region. Alongside him was rookie kicker Tyler Loop, who was experiencing his own emotional homecoming. For Loop, a North Texas native, this was the stadium he'd dreamed of playing in since childhood, the place where he'd watched his heroes and imagined himself on the field. Now, that dream was a reality, and the stakes had never felt higher. Rush, once a Cowboys fan favorite and a reliable presence under center, returned to face his old team, eager to prove his worth in new colors. The anticipation was palpable as he greeted former teammates and coaches, but beneath the smiles was a fierce determination to show how much he'd grown since leaving Dallas. For Loop, the moment was deeply personal. Surrounded by friends and family in the stands, he was living out a childhood fantasy, kicking under the bright lights at AT&T Stadium. Every snap, every kick, was a chance to make his mark and show the hometown crowd that he belonged on this stage. For Rush, this game was about more than just football. It was about starting a new chapter in his career, one where he could step out of the shadow of his past and lead with confidence. The pressure was immense, but so was his resolve to seize this opportunity and redefine his legacy. For Loop, it was about announcing his arrival to the league and to his hometown. Each successful kick was a statement, a declaration that he was ready for the big stage and eager to contribute to his team's success. Their personal quests for validation and acceptance became central to the night's narrative. Both players carried the weight of expectation, not just from their teammates and coaches, but from the thousands of fans who had followed their journeys from the beginning. As the game unfolded, both Rush and Loop rose to the occasion. Their performances were instrumental in driving the Ravens to a dominant victory, energizing their teammates and electrifying the crowd. Every play, every point felt like a step toward something greater. Their return to North Texas was more than just a game. It became a triumphant milestone in their careers, a night they would remember for years to come, and a powerful reminder of how far they had come on their football journeys. Cooper Rush's return was a mix of nostalgia and pressure. Playing the entire first half, he completed 20 of 30 passes for 198 yards, showing poise and command. His highlight, a gutsy fourth-down touchdown pass to Keith Kirkwood. But Rush also threw 2 costly interceptions, reminders of the NFL's unforgiving nature. Afterward, Rush was all business, focused on his new team, not the past. Coach Harbaugh praised his leadership and resilience against his former squad. Rush's night was a lesson in highs and lows, but he proved he could lead and learn. His homecoming was complex, but he left with both lessons and respect. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. Just ask Cooper Rush. His forced throw was picked off by Andrew Booth and returned 40 yards for a Cowboys touchdown, a gut punch for the Ravens. Lesser quarterbacks might have folded, but Rush bounced back. He shook off the mistake, led a determined drive, and capped it with a clutch touchdown pass to Kirkwood. The contrast, costly pick six, then a fearless scoring throw, showed Rush's veteran resilience. Quarterbacking is about handling pressure and learning fast. Rush's response proved his value. He can recover, refocus, and deliver when it counts. That sequence defined his night and his role as a leader. While Rush drew headlines for his leadership and poise, there was another story quietly unfolding on the field. A story that would soon capture the hearts of fans and the attention of analysts across the league. Rookie kicker Tyler Loop, in his very first NFL game, stepped into the spotlight and stole the show with a performance that few could have predicted. In front of a roaring crowd at AT&T Stadium, Loop calmly drilled 5 field goals, including 2 absolute bombs from 53 and 52 yards out. Each kick seemed to echo through the stadium, electrifying the fans and sending a message to everyone watching. This rookie was ready for the big stage. The only blemish on his otherwise perfect night was a single miss from 50 yards, a tough attempt by any standard. But that moment was quickly overshadowed by his flawless execution on every other opportunity as he bounced back with the kind of confidence and focus that coaches dream of. For Loop's friends and family, every successful kick was more than just points on the board. It was a celebration of years of hard work, sacrifice, and belief. The stands erupted with each field goal as his loved ones watched him live out a dream that began on local fields years ago. His journey from high school standout to NFL rookie was on full display, a testament to perseverance and the pursuit of excellence. The transition from small-town games to the bright lights of the NFL is never easy, but Loop made it look effortless. What set Loop apart wasn't just his leg strength or accuracy, it was his composure under pressure. With the game on the line and the crowd holding its breath, he delivered time and again, showing a maturity beyond his years. He turned stalled drives into crucial points, giving his team momentum and hope when they needed it most. Each field goal was a reminder of how vital a reliable kicker can be in the NFL, especially in tight games. Loop's performance didn't just impress the fans, it caught the attention of his coaches and teammates, who saw firsthand his ability to deliver in clutch moments. Their nods of approval and congratulatory embraces spoke volumes about the trust he was earning. By the end of the night, Loop had become more than just a promising rookie. He was a local hero, inspiring young athletes and giving the hometown crowd a new favorite to cheer for. His dream start didn't just put him in contention for the starting job, it made him a symbol of hope and possibility. As the stadium lights shone down and the cheers echoed into the night, Tyler Loop stood tall, knowing he had made a statement, not just to the Ravens, but to the entire league. On this night, he proved he belonged on football's biggest stage, and his journey was only just beginning. Loop's 5 field goal night wasn't just impressive, it was a statement to the entire league. Under the bright lights and the pressure of a national audience, Loop delivered a flawless performance, nailing each kick with precision and confidence. Every time he stepped onto the field, the stakes were high, but Loop's calm demeanor never wavered. His consistency and focus in that crucial game didn't just help the Ravens secure a win, it sent a message that a new era was beginning for Baltimore's special teams. After the final whistle, Coach Harbaugh didn't hesitate. In the locker room, surrounded by teammates and staff, he made it official. Loop had earned the Ravens' starting kicker job. The trust and belief from the coaching staff was a testament to Loop's relentless work ethic and his ability to deliver when it mattered most. For Loop, this was the culmination of years of sacrifice, early mornings, and late-night practices, all leading up to this defining moment. Replacing a legend like Justin Tucker is no small feat. Tucker's legacy loomed large, and the pressure to fill his shoes was immense. But Loop's poise, raw power, and unwavering focus filled the void left behind. He didn't just step into the role, he embraced it, showing the kind of mental toughness and resilience that separates good players from great ones. Each kick was a test, and Loop passed with flying colors, earning the respect of teammates, coaches, and fans alike. Loop's journey to the NFL began long before he put on a Ravens jersey. From his early days at Lovejoy High, where he first discovered his passion for kicking, to the countless hours spent perfecting his craft, Loop's story is one of dedication, perseverance, and seizing every opportunity. He faced setbacks and doubters along the way, but his determination never faltered. Each step from high school fields to college stadiums prepared him for the moment he would walk onto an NFL field. Drafted in the 6th round, Loop wasn't handed anything, he had to earn it. The draft was just the beginning of his professional journey. He turned that opportunity into reality with nerves of steel, outworking and outlasting the competition. Whether it was early morning workouts or late-night film sessions, Loop's commitment to his craft set him apart. He knew that every rep, every practice, and every game was a chance to prove himself, and he never took a moment for granted. Loop's performance didn't just bring stability to a position in flux, it inspired his community back home. Fans from his hometown rallied behind him, watching with pride as one of their own made it to the big stage. His journey became a beacon of hope for young athletes dreaming of making it to the NFL, showing that with hard work and belief, anything is possible. The support from his family, friends, and fans fueled his drive to succeed. Loop's rise is proof that talent alone isn't enough. It's the combination of relentless hard work, unwavering composure, and the courage to chase your dreams that turns ambition into reality. Every challenge he faced, every obstacle he overcame only made him stronger. His story is a testament to the power of perseverance and the belief that greatness is earned, not given. Now, as the Ravens' new weapon and a symbol of local pride, Loop stands ready to write the next chapter of his journey. With every kick, he carries the hopes of a city and the dreams of those who dare to follow in his footsteps. Beyond the homecomings, the Ravens' win was built on key plays. Early on, Keon Martin's safety set the defensive tone, giving Baltimore a 2-0 lead. D'Ernest Johnson's late touchdown run showcased the Ravens' depth and control. Dallas kicker Brandon Aubrey added 2 field goals, but the Cowboys' offense sputtered. Injuries and debuts, like rookie guard Tyler Booker's first snaps and Jonathan Mingo's exit, added drama. The Ravens dominated all 3 phases, proving football is the ultimate team sport. The Ravens left confident, the Cowboys left searching for answers. Under new coach Brian Schottenheimer, Dallas's offense was outmatched, just 31 first-half yards and 2 first downs. Backup QBs Joe Milton and Will Grier struggled, and the offensive line couldn't protect or open lanes. The early safety was a glaring sign of their issues. Schottenheimer tried to stay positive, but the lack of execution is a red flag. The backup QB job remains wide open, and the pressure is mounting. Dallas must fix protection and find answers fast, or the NFC East will be unforgiving. The preseason exposed their depth issues and urgency for improvement. With this game behind them, both teams look ahead. The Ravens, now 2-0, have clarity and momentum, with Rush and Loop answering key questions. Their final preseason game is a last chance for bubble players to earn a spot. For Dallas, urgency is rising after an 0-2 start and offensive struggles. The injury to Jonathan Mingo complicates things further. Their next game against Atlanta is a crucial test, especially for the backup QBs and offensive line. For both teams, the preseason finale is about fixing flaws and building confidence before the real battles begin.